In this lesson 23 in the Mr. Circuit STEM Coloring Activity Book, we introduce a variable timer circuit. It is an electronic circuit that turns on an LED for a set amount of time and then automatically shuts off. To turn on the LED, you press the push button switch once. After a certain amount of time, the LED turns off. You set the amount of time it stays on by adjusting the potentiometer. The schematic diagram for this variable timer circuit is shown on the lower right-hand side of the page. It has some of the schematic symbols that you were taught in earlier lessons of this STEM activity book. This circuit was designed by engineers using the 555 timer IC to turn on an LED for a set period of time and then automatically shut off. On page 23, you see the artist shows the Mr. Circuit robot holding a sand-filled hourglass timer. The amount of sand in the glass sets the amount of time it takes for all of the sand to go to the bottom of the glass. On this electronic timer, you set the time by adjusting the potentiometer. At the bottom of the page, what does Mr. Circuit say? Mr. Circuit says, here is a variable timer circuit using 3 resistors, an LED, a 555 timer IC, a push-button switch, a potentiometer, and a capacitor. Please draw a circle around the schematic symbol of the LED on the schematic diagram at the bottom right-hand side of the page. Here are some important things that you were taught in this lesson. 1. What components are used to make this variable timer circuit? 2. That this variable timer circuit uses a 555 timer IC to turn on an LED for a set period of time determined by how you adjust the potentiometer. 3. How to spell and pronounce variable timer circuit. To finish this lesson, please color in the Mr. Circuit robot on page 23. Now remember, when you complete this STEM technology book, you will receive a certificate of completion.